Differentiation and transparency are buzzwords in today's marketplace. But what exactly do they mean in terms of selling cars? And how can you combine the two and implement them to become more successful and sell more? I'm Courtney of the Be Less Typical in Car Sales podcast. And on episode number 11, we feature Kinney Landrum, a car sales professional who has done just that. He has combined transparency and differentiated himself to become quite a success. And what I love about Kinney is that he is completely authentic. He doesn't just talk the talk, he walks the walk, which is why I know that the practices and the techniques that he uses actually work. On the show, he walks us through how he found mentors, both inside and outside of his dealership. He talks us through how he not only watched, but he listened and then learned from them. He did a little bit of Simon Says. He implemented the things that they told him to do, and they actually worked. He also talks about how he used to practice his pitch. He was struggling in the beginning, and so he ended up creating an objection handling binder. And then he would come into work early and practice his pitch in front of a mirror in the bathroom so that he could see what the customer was seeing. And he tells us about a best practice here. He says, if you are the salesperson and you are doing most of the talking, you're probably doing it wrong. He then goes on to share about how he sets the next salesperson up for failure. And he does this by presenting the sale in a completely transparent way that builds value in not only himself as a trusted sales professional and consultant, but of his dealership and the product that they're selling within his dealership. And he educates the customer. He tells them about questions that they should, ask the next salesperson that they come into contact to, whether it be about reviews or about the product and what have you. And what this ends up doing is building so much value in what Kinney can provide, it begins to build doubt in the customer's mind that they're ever going to get a better deal or value than they could get from Kinney Landrum at Toyota of Bowling Green. This is a great episode. It will teach you actionable items that you can implement in your day-to-day operations, and they can be implemented right now. They're all free. So go to belesstypical.com/011 to stream the episode live, or find it on iTunes, Stitcher, or any other podcast catcher. Thanks so much. We hope you enjoy the show.